I thought money would save my family. I believed numbers on a screen were my way out. One night, everything vanished. Savings, dreams, security, debt replaced hope overnight. My wife stopped asking questions. My children stopped asking for things. I couldn't sleep, couldn't breathe, couldn't see a future. I had lost everything I owned. That's when I found God. 1. The promise of easy money. My name is Daniel Harper. I was 29 years old when I believed I had cracked the code to life. I wasn't greedy. At least that's what I told myself. I was just tired of struggling. Tired of counting every dollar. Tired of watching my wife calculate groceries like a math problem and my kids learn too early what we can't afford. That meant. When cryptocurrency entered my life, it felt like hope wrapped in technology. Everyone online sounded confident. Charts went up. Influencers smiled. Financial freedom, they said. Don't miss the opportunity of a lifetime. I invested cautiously at first, then boldly, then recklessly. Each gain felt like proof I was smart. Each loss felt temporary. I told my wife, trust me. I know what I'm doing. I didn't point to the fall. The market crashed on a Tuesday. I remember, because my daughter had a school performance that night. I watched her sing while my phone vibrated endlessly in my pocket. By the time I got home, my portfolio was bleeding red. I stayed up all night refreshing screens. Selling too late. Buying too fast. Chasing losses like a man chasing smoke by morning. Most of our savings were gone by the end of the week. All of it was. I borrowed money to recover. Then borrowed more to cover debts. Then borrowed just to survive. Soon, debt stacked like bricks on my chest. 3. When the house goes, creativity doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers, the fridge emptier, the lights dimmer, the laughter rarer. My wife stopped arguing. That was worse. She carried fear quietly, like a heavy bag she didn't want me to see. I caught her crying in the bathroom once, hands over her mouth, trying not to make a sound. That moment broke me. I had failed not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally. As a husband and father, I started avoiding my children's eyes. 4. The weight of SHA. Men aren't taught how to fail. We're taught to provide, to fix, to lead. I couldn't do any of it. Debt collectors called daily. Friends stopped asking how I was doing. I stopped praying, not because I didn't believe, but because I felt ashamed to speak. What kind of man gambles his family's future? What kind of father chooses risk over responsibility? Every night, I stared at the ceiling, wondering if my family would be better off without me. 5. The moment I almost gave up. One evening, I sat alone in my car long after work. I didn't want to go home. I didn't want to see the consequences of my choices. I whispered, God, I don't know how to fix this. No answer. Just silence. But for the first time in months, I didn't feel completely alone. 6. A door I didn't plan to open. A week later, I passed a small church I had never noticed before. A sign outside read, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened." I laughed bitterly. Then I parked. Inside, the church was quiet. No lights, no performance. Just a few people and a man reading from the Bible. He spoke about money, not how to earn it, but how it can master us. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. That verse hit me like a mirror. My heart hadn't been with my family. It hadn't been with God. It had been trapped inside numbers and fear. 7. God's word cut deep. A pastor spoke gently, but truth doesn't need to shout. He talked about stewardship, not shortcuts. Trust, not obsession. Provision, not panic. Then he said something I'll never forget. God is not against wealth. He is against wealth owning you. I felt exposed, seen for the first time. I realized my problem wasn't crypto. It was control. 8. A different kind of repentance, that night. I didn't ask God for money. I asked him to change me. I confessed my fear, my pride, my desperation. I admitted I had chased security instead of trusting him. Nothing changed instantly, but something inside me shifted. 9. Learning to start AGA on the rebuilding was slow and humbling. I sold things, took extra work, asked for help, budgeted honestly, faced debt one payment at a time. I listened more to my wife than I spoke. I apologized without excuses. I prayed daily not for riches, but for wisdom. God didn't erase the consequences. He gave me strength to carry them. 10. The family. Halayinji. Something beautiful happened as I changed. My wife softened not because the money returned, but because I did. My children laughed again. Not because we had more, but because we had peace. We learned joy doesn't require abundance, only presence. 11. A new definition of SUCCE, SUCE, months passed. Then years. Debt shrank slowly. Trust grew steadily. I no longer chased quick wins. I worked honestly, gave modestly, lived intentionally. The Bible became my guide, not charts. Better a little with righteousness than much gain with injustice. I finally understood. 12. Freedom without fortune. I'm not rich today, but I am free. Free from obsession, free from fear, free from the lie that money defines my worth. God didn't restore my wealth overnight. He restored my soul. 13. Happiness. REIMAG, happiness looks different now. It's dinner together, peaceful sleep, honest prayer, a future built slowly, faithfully. I once lost everything chasing money. I gained everything by finding God. Closing message perfect for YouTube ending. If you've lost money, if debt is crushing you, if shame is louder than hope, hear this: your story isn't over. God can rebuild what fear destroyed. Not always fast, but always faithfully. I lost everything in crypto and found something far greater.